Hi, I'm Merritt. Welcome back to my channel. I am planning for my January budget today, and this is my new Franken planner that I have just set up for 2023. And I have my budget section back here, and I'm just going to go ahead and take all of the budget pages out because I will plan the whole thing today. So my December has been crazy with spending, so I need to get myself back on track for the new year. So today I'm going to kind of show you what my plans are for that. Now, I have sinking funds that I do pretty much every month. I didn't in December. Usually I don't do sinking funds in December because I am planning for Christmas, and my daughter has a birthday on December 20th. So a lot of money goes into that. So I don't do my sinking funds then. So I'm gonna get myself back on track with those in here. So I'm gonna use the Bright Retro budget and essential boxes and borders. And I think that I want to use these colors here. They kind of match what's going on right there. So we're gonna start with our monthly. And again, this is gonna be way more functional than it will be decorative. I'll get a sip of my coffee this morning. Well, I'm thinking about money and spending. Okay, so on the first of the month, I have money automatically transferred into savings, which is fine because normally I get paid, excuse me, I get paid the end of the month. I get paid once a month at the end of the month. However, in December, I got paid December 15th and will not be paid again until the end of January. So that is a little overwhelming, but Monday will be a bank holiday, so that savings transfer should happen on the 3rd. And then I will also have, I'm just going to start at the bottom here. I will also, my Patreon will go. So I am a patron of Mary Ellen with Planning with Bumble. This is a shout out to her. If you love planner content and you follow Mary Ellen and you like her stuff, her patron community is fantastic. So if you want to join, I highly suggest it. It's always fun. Then I have a daughter who is in college who gets some money the beginning of the month, so that will go there to her. And then let's see what else I've got. I pay for extra storage from Apple that usually comes out on the 14th or 15th, but considering those are weekend days, I'm gonna assume that it's gonna come out a little early on the 13th. And then my credit card bill, which I try not to use very often, but I do during Christmas. So it is due on the 19th of every month. So I will put my American Express there. And then my Netflix has been coming out around the 20th. It came out early. It feels like in December, but I'm gonna put it in here for the 20th for Netflix. And then what else do I have? The only other thing I have that is a big expense, it's not a big expense, that is a regularly scheduled expense is Spotify, which comes out usually somewhere around here. And then I also have upgraded my Hulu, ESPN Plus, Disney, all those things. And I think that that's going to come out at the end of the month. Is that the same color? It's close. That's okay. So we're gonna put that, I'm gonna put that here. And then I think that it may come out of there. All right, so that is my basic monthly layout. I do like to, you know, kind of pretty it up. So I have some washi tape, and I was gonna see what might look good here. Oh, some of these have fallen over. Oh, here we go. Here are the pinks. This is from the washi tape shop, and this is Twilight. Let's see which one of these is the closest to this color. I don't know if you can tell. I think it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be the closest. And then I wonder, I love pink and yellow together, but I don't think I have, see, I have these, oh, that says yellow. Let's see here if we have a yellow that matches that. That's not exactly. Is that one? That's more brown, and then that's more of a cream, but I think this one will go nicely. All right, so these are from the washi tape shop. We'll try to remember to link them below. But that is the pinks, no, yeah, pink and yellow Twilight series. And so I'm going to, let's see what we've got going on here. I'm not going to cover up National Sticker Day. I'm just going to I'm just going to go right over it. And we'll put this one here. Oh, too far. I just want it to go till Monday. All right. And then where is my craft knife? I keep talking about, oh, it's so loud. I keep talking about that my desk is getting smaller and smaller, and I swear it's just, I just am accumulating more and more planner supplies. All right. So we'll put that there because I will be wedding dress shopping with my daughter there. This is New Year's Day. So that's a work holiday. Martin Luther King is a work holiday. So we will put those there and then add in the pink one. Let's see. There we go. Oops. Sometimes I forget to silence my computer while I'm filming, and it likes to alert me of things when I get emails and such. All right, we'll put this one here, and I'm just putting them just above the day, the holiday date. I probably should have added them both and cut them at the same time, but this is often easier for me. All right, so yes, so we are wedding dress shopping on the 14th. So I'm sitting here talking about budgeting and knowing that that is going to be a major expense. But I do have a separate wedding budget. I have a separate wedding planner to be able to keep up with that. All right, so we'll probably use that washi again, so we're going to hold on to that. Let me put this so I don't injure myself. Okay, so now we've got that going on. I also need to add in my payday. Usually they'll pay us a little early in January since it's been so long since we got paid in December. So let me look. Here's a payday sticker. Wonder if there's one that has gold on it since that savings transfer has gold. Maybe not, but we will match it with the little pig. Well, there goes. All right, so savings transfer. So I think that we get paid on the 27th, which is normally we would get paid the 31st. So that's a couple of days early to help us out. All right, now, I don't think there's anything else I'm really want to add on there. Okay, so now we're going to flip the page and we're going to redo these into the categories that we like. So let's see. I keep hitting something on my desk. My sunglasses are sitting up there, which is laughable because it has been gross and nasty for weeks and weeks, and there hasn't been any sunshine or need for sunglasses, which is probably why they're sitting on my desk instead of in my car. All right, y'all, where did those... It's because they're right here, but they're not in there. All right, so let's add... All right, and then what I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna look at my list that I used last month because I did switch up a little bit. So I will have fast food, eating out. That's gonna be one of my things. Sorry, very loud. That's gonna be one of my things in January that I would like to not do as much is the fast food. So I'm hoping that this will be small. When we travel, it gets a little large because you're on the road and you eat on the road and you're out of town and you stop other places. So that's going to be one that I hope is smaller. And then I have one for my grocery bill. Even though it's just me and my husband, I count things like HelloFresh when I get that. I don't get it super regularly, but we do get it occasionally. So I count HelloFresh in my grocery bill. This is for like personal things, like if I need to go to the drugstore, you know, deodorant, toothpaste, or things that I want to purchase, which I'm not going to be doing in January since I will have just purchased a lot of stuff. All right, these two colors are really similar, so I'm going to add this one down here just so they're not so close. Well, you know what? It's not going to matter because I thought there were more than just 4 colors, but there aren't. Okay. This is for family. Like, for instance, my daughter's in college and she and her roommate split the power bill, but it's in our name. So, like, I contribute to, like, what I pay for the power bill. And then her roommate pays her half, and then she uses that to pay for, like, water and internet, and they don't have cable, but whatever, like Netflix or whatever they're using. She uses our Netflix, but whatever bill she has. So that is what that will be, like family things. This one here is for what I spend in gas, which I work very, very close to home, so I don't normally spend a lot in gas unless I'm traveling. And then this is medical. I have had some health issues going on for a little while that I'm trying to get figured out. So I'm going to be having some medical bills in January. And then this one is for wedding, what I spend on that. And I'll keep up with that in my wedding planner too. As the year goes on, I will probably be switching out the wedding and the me section because I'll be spending more on wedding than on myself. So there's this one here. And then I'm going to take, that's a 05, here's an 08. All right, so I'm going to take my Pigma Micron and just write in my categories for here. So that would be fast food, groceries, me, family, gas, medical, wedding, and then this one for vacation. And sometimes it's not vacation, it could just be going out of town. So when we go wedding dress shopping, I won't actually use that for vacation. I'll put even like the hotel and stuff like that, I'll put in the wedding part. Vacation would be like, even if I go to my parents' house and we do something fun while we're there, then I'll put that under vacation, even though it's not really a vacation, it's a trip to my parents. Sorry, I had to have another sip of coffee. So that is what goes there. And then here, I put my savings trackers. And so there I have a savings account and a money market account. And then I'm actually gonna try to start contributing to an IRA. I have a pension, I'm a teacher, and so I have a teacher's retirement fund, but I would like to add to that, so I have extra, so I'm gonna start adding there, so that'll go here. And then this is what I use for my sinking funds. But let's just add in something. I really thought that I just hit mute on my computer so you didn't have to hear it beep at me, but apparently I didn't. All right, so we'll add in, I don't have that many savings accounts, so we'll just stick that there, kind of make sure it's as straight as we can. And this just breaks up the page and keeps it from being so monotonous. There's no functional purpose for it. It's just, you know, when your budget planner is pretty, you want to use it more. So that's all this is making it pretty, so I want to use it. Oh, there we go. Look, this is what happens when you pull your washi too tightly. You make the page curl. Okay, so we'll put that one there, and then we'll add, see, this is the challenge for January that the Happy Planner has, is a no spend challenge. And I just know that planning a wedding, I'm not gonna do a no spend challenge. That's not gonna be in my framework really for this year. But I could say I won't spend on fast food, or I won't spend, there might be categories I could try to say no spend in. Okay, so this will be very, very functional. I will go ahead, and like I said, I didn't do sinking funds last month, so I don't really have a one from last month to look at. So I'll go back to November and tell you what goes in there. All right, so, and they're in alphabetical order, not by priority. So let's see if I can make you, if I can zoom you in some. All right, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put Aisling, that's my daughter's name. She is getting married and she does have a job, but we like to still help her out occasionally if she needs help. So we just have money put aside, and this could be like if I want to take her shopping for some work clothes, or if, you know, just gifts that we want to do. And then I have one for birthdays, and then my other daughter's name is Baya, and she is still in college, so she does have things that need to be money spent on. And then I have for car maintenance or to buy a new car. My husband and I both of our cars are 2010s. His is an 09 and mine is the 2010. And I just got new tires on mine. His has been in the shop. And we know that we don't want 2 car payments at the same time, so one of us needs a new car, but we're also trying to pay for a wedding. And so it's really one of those things, like, I know that we're both going to need new cars in the next 5 years. So one of us needs to get one now so that we can have it paid off by the time the other one needs it. But neither of us wants to bite the bullet and get a new car. All right, then I have my Christmas. So I put money in that so it can help me pay for Christmas. And then I have family pictures. And this is probably going to be to pay the wedding photographer this year. So if I do like Christmas card pictures or anything like that, it comes out of here. We didn't do a Christmas card picture this year, so I'll be using what is left in that, or what money's in that, to offset the wedding photographer, most likely. And then I've got gifts, and it can be things like if I have friends whose children are getting married, it can go to wedding gifts. It can be for, my friends' birthday gifts, things like that, or family gifts. And then I have home. I want to redecorate my living room this year, and so I have some money, not very much, that's going there. And then we go to the Masters Golf Tournament every year. And so I have money saved up for that to pay for both my tickets and for items when we go. Then I have one for medical expenses, and then one for myself. So if I'm trying to save up for something, I have one that's miscellaneous. Okay, so we've got myself, miscellaneous, and personal, and there's no rhyme or reason as to why. It just makes me save more money by having 3 envelopes instead of just one. So that just sort of depends. Okay, then I have one for pets, which we don't currently have a pet, but we do things for our daughter's pet, and eventually I do want another dog at some point. So saving up there, because the shots and all the vaccines, and if you have to board an animal, all of that gets very expensive, so saving up for that. And then school, this is for teachers. If you're a teacher, you understand this is for all of those expenses, the work expenses that we have to pay out of pocket. I save up for that because we have to pay for a lot of our own supplies. So that is what that is for. And then I have one for technology. So like if somebody needs a new phone or a new computer or an iPad, things like that. And then I have one for vacation. And then I also do one, I don't put it in this because these are long-term savings, but I also put money aside every month for like my hair, to get my hair cut and colored. So that is everything that goes in there. And I'm gonna have to sit down. I haven't really figured out my budget for the new year, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be putting in these funds. I try to take out cash to spend on a lot of this stuff over here. And then I put these in sinking, and then whatever cash is left over, I usually will divvy out between Christmas and vacation, because those are 2 big expenses that can be all at once. So, but I haven't decided quite how much is going to go into these yet. So I've got to sit down with my budget and look at my paycheck and figure that out for the new year. All right. Then here, these are just weekly expenses. And so I just go through my bank account and write down everything that's spent. and then I categorize it here so I know where my money is going. So this is just very, very functional, and I'm going to, I'm not going to need these. So I think that what we'll do is we'll just put some washi at the bottom of each page. And I don't even really use those, but I might in the coming year, who knows. Okay, so, and again, I probably made that too tight there. Oh, I'm crooked, I'm crooked. I'm trying to get it to where I don't pull the page too hard. All right, look, you see how it's curling? That means I pulled the washi tape too tight. All right, and then we'll do these. Again, no functional purpose for this. This just gives the page a little pop of color that makes me want to get in there and use it, because the prettier my budget planner is, the more likely I am to actually use it and abide by my budget. I am pulling this washi like so hard. Look at that. That's a lot. All right, gentle. Gentle, gentle. Or I guess I could pull it on this side and then it would even out the other side. Look, see, and it evens out the other side. I don't really know how to do it where it's not that tight and get it straight at the same time. It's an art. Not really. It's just washi and stickers. It's not that serious. It's just fun. All right. Oh my goodness, how many weeks are in January? Lots of weeks, apparently. Oh goodness. There we go. One more week in January. And then I don't usually use the notes pages, but if I decide to use them, I will let you know how I'm going to use them. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Look, I'm out of frame because I did not, I was going to, I brought you in real close and tight when I was doing my sinking funds, and then I forgot to zoom out as I was doing this, so I'm sorry that you probably just watched a bunch of nothingness. But all I have been doing, if I was not in frame, is adding washi tape to the bottom of the page just to add a pop of color. All right, so now we've got, oh, I've messed something up. All right, there we go. So we've got the monthly, and then let's do this. What we can add. Let's add a few little fun stickers in. So the credit card bill, that's my American Express, is the 19th. So I'll add that little one there. And then, let's see if we can find some stickers. Here's one that's the right colors. It says dream big, dream often. Let's add a pop of color down here at the bottom. All right, there we go. That's more peachy than pink, but it matches that. All right. Then, let's see what we've got here. We can put, grocery, oops, the little grocery cart. I'm crooked. All right, well, grocery cart there, and then we can put the gas pump, well, item over here, gas pump there. Is there one for medical? No, but we can put, where it says family, we can put the little house. And then I'm going to put the car for vacation. Right there. And then there's not really a wedding sticker or one that's like, ooh, me. That, you know. All right, now let's add a few stickers in here just to make things pretty. So we'll do a sometimes you win, sometimes you learn right there. And then let's do a, oh, my back is so sore. I have had some back issues. I went and got a massage yesterday, and he hurt me. In lots of pain today, so, but it'll be worth it. All right, so then we've got Live Simply there, and then we want to, oh, what are we doing here? Create Joy. Put this over here on the edge. Oops, nope, I don't want to have to repunch. So we'll just put the Create Joy there. And hopefully I won't spend all the way down to here where I have to write in there. This is good for January. Just because it's on sale doesn't mean you have to buy it, because there will be sales in January. And then I think we won't put a sticker there. All right, so let's add these back on the disc. And what have I done with my planner? There it is. So it's still like the last week of December as I'm filming this. So I still have my 2022 planner out. Trying to get all of that taken care of. All right. Now let's go into the budget. So we'll put this here. And then these are our bills and our savings go here. And then my weekly all goes here. All right, so that is my budget planner and how I set it up. And again, if you want to see how I figure out my sinking funds, let me know in the comments. I haven't done a whole budget yet, so I will be working on that and getting this done. And if you're interested in seeing that, I can film that either in my February setup, or I can do a separate video on it, however you would like. Just let me know. So thank you for stopping by my channel. I appreciate you being here. I'm Merritt, and I'm only organized in my planner. I hope that you can find somewhere organized to be other than your planner, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.